Alright guys, this is a short video in response to Joe T. He asked me a question about, he stores his tools in a shop and it's not heated or cooled. My shop has air conditioning and heat, electric air conditioning. I don't run it 24/7. I only use the heat in the air when I'm out here in the shop. But this winter, in my shop is a metal building, and you can see it's got the spray foam insulation, and it makes it tight. This building is very, very tight. The only draft or air that I get is around the garage door, and it's a 10 by 10 door, and it has a seal on it all the way around. They did a very good, so I get very little leakage. I mean, my air conditioning is a 28,000 BTU unit, and it's suffice. I mean, it's actually, for this building, the way it's built, it's more than I need. The same way with the heater. I think the heater is a 50,000 BTU, maybe 80,000. I don't remember now. But the problem we're having, and he has the same problem, is me in the wintertime, I'll come out here when it's 10 degrees, around zero, somewhere around there. I'll turn it on and let it run for an hour or so before I come out here, and just to warm up the building. Well, I'll come out here to grab a tool, and these will sweat. They'll have a slight condensation on them. So this year, near the end of the winter, I came up with an idea. What I've been doing is just covering with these laps. These are cotton, flat, thin cotton that used to come out of surgery, and covering the tools. And then I've been saving those silica bags that came out of our equipment when they come in, new equipment. Yeah, I've got a ton of them at work. I've been saving them. I don't use it right now, but I was going to stick a couple bags of them in each drawer and date them. That way I'll know I use them. At the end of the winter, I'll just chunk them and keep saving them for next year. Anyways, Joe, that's what I'm doing. It seems to help. I don't know if it's just the cloth kind of helping air from getting to it. I know it's still air getting to it, but keeping from moisture condensate. But I know when I turn my heat on, when it's really cold in here, I go to grab these, and it's sweated. You can feel the cold. I mean, he's having the same. I don't know how to explain it, guys. I'm not a meteorologist. I know enough about humidity and air to get me in trouble. How about that? I know enough air conditioning. You know, an air conditioning, when you're running on the cold cycle, it dehumidifies your air. The air conditioner pulls the moisture out of your air. That's why your air conditioners drip. It's pulling moisture out of your air. Well, in the wintertime, sometimes you induce, when you use heat, you're inducing humidity in your air. You want some humidity. You want between 40 and 60% humidity to keep you feeling comfortable in the wintertime. In the same way in the summer. But my humidity here where I live will drop quite a bit in the winter, and then when I heat it up, tools condensate. I don't know how else to explain it, but Joe has the same problem, and he asked me if I had any ideas, and this is what I started doing. And then this winter I'll start putting some silica, them little silica packets in each one of my drawers. And I know they're not airtight. I know these drawers, I mean, you know, you got gaps and everything around the doors. But I'm going to try and see if it works. If someone out there, I know Victor and you guys watch the videos. Some of you guys are pretty sharp. Let me know. Tell me what you think. If you can come up with an idea, me and Joe would really appreciate it. Like I said, this is what I started doing at the end of the winter this year, and it seemed to help, but it just may be because I wanted it to. Covering it with these real thin cotton towels. And then, you know, after it warmed up, I got a whole pile of them. I just keep them. I don't use these. They're kind of thin, but they're all 100% cotton, and I don't want to really, you know, use them as oil rags or anything. I have in the past, but they're really good towels. Like I said, these came out of surgery. They clean them, sanitize them, and then they used to sell them like 10 cents a piece or something like that. Anyways, they don't do that anymore, but I still got some left over from when they did. So if you guys can come up with an idea, leave a comment, please. Tell us, you know, what you think, or if you got an idea. I looked on the internet trying to see somebody or something, how they store their tools. Yeah, some of these guys these YouTubers have these $1 million garages, you know. My shop looks like it's worth a lot, but I only got about $30,000 in this shop, and I didn't invest in central heat and air because I'm not out here. This is not a job for me. Making videos is kind of a hobby. It's not a job. I have a full-time job. I just need tools for my job. But anyways, if you guys, I mean, I could run a dehumidifier in here, but I don't think that's what's causing my problem. I think it's just so cold during the winter that when I turn the heat on, it heats up so quick, and the outside of this box I can feel it's kind of warm, but when I grab a tool, I can feel they're cold still. And I can't leave all the drawers opened up. That's just not feasible. Matter of fact, I think the toolbox will probably fall over with that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching my videos. Joe, I hope we can get some good comments, and I just kind of gave you an idea of what I do and what I'm going to do about them silica packets in here. I don't know if that's going to help. It can't hurt. I don't know what else without giving, you know, central heat and air in here, which it's really not worth it for me. I don't want a $100 electric bill every month added on what I got just to heat and cool the shop, and I'm not in here. The only other option I got, if it gets really bad, I could do like I did with my files. I do have more tools than I need, but I mean, I'm a habit of grabbing a 9/16. I'll grab 2 of them. If I drop one, I drop one. I've got a side table, and every time I work on something, I hate running back and forth. I hate walking over my footsteps. You know, if you got a backup nut, you got to get on the backup. The same way with my ratchets. I always grab 2 ratchets or 3 ratchets when I'm working on something, and I always change the sockets. I normally don't use one ratchet when I'm working on something. If there's more than 2 or 3 bolts that I have to take loose, nuts and bolts, I put a different socket on each ratchet. For me, I don't like fumbling with the socket, especially if your hands are cold or something. You put one socket on, you use it, grab the other ratchet, it has another socket on, different size. That's how I work. It saves me time. You know, for me, time is money. Tools make me money or save me money. So, anyways, I'm babbling. Guys, if you come up with something, think of something, let me know. Like I said, Joe T, and he left a comment. I haven't answered him because I've been waiting to get back from vacation so I could make this little video. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys that watch my videos. I know my videos aren't artwork like some of the guys on YouTube. They make some beautiful stuff. Mine's just good used tools that I put back into service after I clean them up and use them. Look at all the black tools. These are all the ones that were in the fire. They're still holding up. They're holding up pretty good. Actually, I'm surprised that old that flat black actually works great. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening and enjoy it. Thanks.